there are few things which I would like to share with all of you, and most of you, especially the women, those who are there in this group, so they will agree with me on this thing, that most of the things that are there inside our Indian kitchen, so all the ingredients that is we have in our shelves, so all these are in a way helping us to get rid of lot of problems. Okay, so today the inexpensive way of detox which I'm going to discuss, so maybe you can, if you want, you can note down these points and you can try these things, and maybe after a couple of days you can either tell Nidhi or you can directly tell me that what all changes you could actually see when you tried out these remedies. Okay, so quickly to begin with, and at the end, I want you all to ask a lot of questions so that I can answer to all your queries. So to begin with, like, why to detox? Because what happens is, before this pandemic, now since last 1 year almost, we are not stepping out of our house. We are taking care of ourselves in different ways. But before pandemic, we all had this habit of going out somewhere, or maybe going to a resort or somewhere where we can actually detox our body and mind, we can get some kind of rest, so that we are fresh and we are coming back to our everyday normal course. Now, since last 8-10 months, this is not happening. Now, sitting at home also, how we can, without spending any money, rather, how we can do this detox through simple ways that are there inside our kitchen. Okay, so every organ has to undergo that detoxification program. So how we can do this? Okay, so to start with, every organ is very important, we all know, because functioning of each organ is necessary to lead a healthy life. So to begin with, let me start with the liver. Now, for liver, how do you detox your liver? See, all these things, maybe you can note it down. These are very simple steps. You can try it at home, and there are no side effects, even if you are consuming some medicine or something. Yes, but if you are diabetic, then I'll restrict you from some of the remedies which you won't be able to do it at home. So to begin with, liver. Now, how, see, our body gives you certain signs, that it is not well, a particular organ is not well. Say if you are getting that bad breath, that means there is some little issue with your liver. So we need to start thinking about it, that how we are going to cure it, or how we are going to take care of it. Or maybe one is bad breath, and another one is, like, you can say, indigestion. So if you are suffering repeatedly from indigestion, then that's again a sign that your liver is not working properly. So in this case, what can be done? The inexpensive way which we can try it at home, a very natural remedy which we can try it at home, is, number one is, first one, you can take black raisins. Okay, now black raisins are easily available, and I think every household has this. Even if we do not have, we can buy it and keep it. Now, as per Ayurveda, because I go by the rules of Ayurveda, because that is much more, person specific, because each individual is unique. So we cannot recommend that you have to take 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoons, something like that. So mainly to detox liver, what can be done is, you have to take one handful of black raisins. In Hindi we say ek muthi lena. So one handful when you are taking, so it depends. I am quite tall and well built, so my palm is quite bigger, so I'll be requiring more of raisins compared to a person who is shorter in structure. So if I'll take just one handful of raisin, soak it in black raisin, and soak it in water, 400 ml of water at night. And then morning when you get up, see, almost all these things which I'm talking about, so these have to be taken empty stomach. So that's the golden rule. When you take it in empty stomach, then it is going to show you the results which you are looking for. So soak black raisins at night in 400, handful of black raisins at night in 400 ml of water. Next morning, you boil it and drink this water and eat the raisins as well. So this is a very tastier way to detox your liver. But in case if you are diabetic, you cannot go for this kind of detoxification. So in this case, another solution we have, but it is not as tastier as this black raisins. So you can take 1 teaspoon of triphala. Triphala powder is available, easily available in any of the Ayurveda shop. So just take 1 teaspoon triphala powder and add it to a glass of water. Keep it overnight, cover it and keep it overnight. Next morning, empty stomach, you can drink this water. So 1 teaspoon means it should be 1 teaspoon. Do not exceed the limit, because it might be then not beneficial. It might, be a harmful thing if you are taking too much. So just 1 small teaspoon. So these are 2 things which you can try. You can actually, I should not be using the word try, you must do it so that you get to see the result, because all these detoxification which I'm going to talk about, okay, for each organ. So it's not that everything we are going to do it together. So the general rule is, do one, take any one thing. Say for example, if you started with black raisins, do it for 10 to 12 days, stop, give a gap of 2 to 3 days, then start with some other detoxification thing. So that's how we need to give gaps, and we need to do this so that every organ of our body is in some way or the other, it is getting cleansed. Okay, because what happens is toxins get accumulated very easily inside our body, even though we say that we are eating home cooked food, we are leading a very peaceful life. There are a lot of things to say, but then you never know the food which you are buying, say the vegetables, and now especially in pandemic, we are very particular about what we are eating. Okay, so maybe, because of the pesticide or insecticide, or maybe there are a lot of reasons by which, the toxins start accumulating inside our body. So that's the reason why the cleansing should happen on regular basis. The way we clean our house, every furniture, everything is kept so neat and clean, so that when we sit in a room, we feel like, sitting and resting. So that should be the whole intention of cleansing our body also, that every organ which is there inside my body, it has to be cleansed from time to time. So for cleaning of liver, these 2 things can be done. Try out 10 days, do it, give a gap of 2-3 days, then we'll switch over to some other detoxification thing. That's one thing. Now the second one is something called as oil pulling. Now oil pulling is something which you can do regularly, like, months together, and that has got a very, very good effect. In Ayurveda, this is also called as Gundusha. In general, in English, we call it as oil pulling. Now, people who have this problem of, dental problem, and some kind of pain in their gums, and on and off you're visiting to dentist and you're getting this kind of oral problem, or maybe you feel that even after brushing your teeth several times a day, the oral hygiene is not maintained properly. And for people who are not who feel that their digestive system has become weak, the digestion is not taking place properly, for them oil pulling is excellent. So in oil pulling, what is done is, you have to take either coconut oil or gingerly oil, any one oil as per your choice you can take. So say you are taking a small amount in the sense it can be, say, around 3 to 4 teaspoon. You have to put it in your mouth, and you have to just, how do I, show, like it has to, you have to move that oil all over your mouth. Say for example, you have put oil like this, and then it has to go on one side like this. Like continuously you have to keep rotating the oil. Only thing is, you should remember, it should not enter the throat. Now this when you do this oil pulling for 5 to 6 minutes, and max to max is 10 minutes. So initially it is very difficult to keep the oil for 10 minutes inside the mouth. So maybe in the morning when you get up, and that has to be done without brushing your teeth. So once you get up in the morning, so a lot of saliva gets accumulated inside our mouth. So generally what we do, we immediately we rush to the washroom, we brush our teeth. So that brushing should not be done. When you get up, directly you go to the washroom, put some oil inside your mouth. Do this for initially, start doing this for 2 to 3 minutes. Then slowly you increase the duration. So 5 to 6 minutes, 7 minutes. So continuously you have to keep on doing this, the rotation, and then after 3, 4, 5 minutes you can throw it away. Okay, now when we are doing this, it's a kind of exercise, you're taking oil from one side to the other. So this is a very good facial exercise also. So rather than spending money on the salons and beauty parlors, you can do this to get that natural glow and firmness of your face. So this is another way by which you can completely keep your your oral hygiene will be in the that's a very good way to maintain your oral hygiene, as well as this takes care of your digestive system too. So this is another way where you can detox in this way. Now
Bhavani, sorry,
yes.
if I may interrupt, this is just because it is related to the topic that you're just on. So Daisy has a question asking, do you add water to oil?
No, it's just oil. Yeah, and you cannot even mix two oil together. If it is coconut oil, means only coconut oil. Gingerly means only gingerly oil.
Thank you so much. You can carry on. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Nidhi. And just one more thing to add to it, because if you start doing this, and if you start, throwing it on your wash basin, so that will get clogged. This is a very, though it's not related to detoxification, but certain things I would like to, clarify, so that you will not land up in any problem. So this has to be, you have to, throw it, dispose it off very properly, either in a bag or you have to throw it away, because directly if you are throwing it in your wash basin, that will get clogged in some days. So make sure that you're disposing this properly in a bag and then throwing it away. So this is another way. Now when we talk about the digestive system, okay, so after a certain age, so we find that there are digestive issues, and plus people start suffering from constipation becomes a very common problem. And because of constipation, there are a lot of other issues related to it. Okay, so basically what happens is, doesn't matter, we are it's not a rule that we have to eat exotic food only. Very simple food when we eat, the main logic is the food has to get digested properly. Once the digestion is done properly, then the food gets assimilated, and after the assimilation process, then each and every cell in our body gets nutrition or nutrients. Okay, and that's how we get energy. So if the food is not digested properly, naturally, again the toxins starts accumulating inside our body, and this is called as amashay in Ayurveda. Now when the toxins start accumulating, then from here the very common problem, that is indigestion, starts. Then the next one is constipation, and then leading to headache, and then slowly a lot of other issues are associated and related to it. And ultimately, the last problem or the stage which I can say is, it can lead to heart ailment or cancer. Those are, after a very long time, if you are not taking care of your digestive system properly, and if you are suffering from constipation and you are not taking care of that, that means there are chances that you will fall sick very soon. So how to take care of the digestive system? The digestion part should happen properly. Now for this, the best thing is to kind of detox, which we can call it as, This is a very simple thing. You can, make it at home. You can store it in an airtight container and you can have it whenever you feel like having. And you need not do something extra for this, like oil pulling. You have to remember, go to the washroom, you have to carry a bag to throw it away. So maybe some people feel that, it's quite tedious. Again, boiling raisins is quite tedious. So this is something which is very easy, which can be done, and that is ajwain. Okay, so mix ajwain and jaggery in equal proportion, and you can store it in an airtight container. And this, it's not necessary that, empty stomach or before meal, after meal, nothing like that. Whenever you feel, whenever you remember, so at least in a day, 2 to 3 times, 1 small teaspoon you can have this. But again, if you are suffering from diabetes, then do not go for this. We have something else. Okay. The other, way to cleanse, or to get rid of this indigestion and constipation is, you can take dry ginger powder. People who are suffering from diabetes, I'm talking about them. You can just take a pinch or maybe a half teaspoon of dry ginger powder and just drink it with water. You just put it in your mouth, drink some water, that's it. And if you are non-diabetic, the second option is mix dry ginger powder and little honey. That means, both in little, say, equal proportion, and you can have this empty stomach in the morning. It's not that, 10 days you do and stop. You can just do this, every day. Any one you take, either you mix ajwain and jaggery, or you take dry ginger powder, or dry ginger powder mixed with honey. So this can be done. Now coming to the lungs, because in pandemic we have learned that taking care of lungs is very, very important. So lungs, there is no, as such, there is nothing to eat or drink, yeah, drinking part I'm coming to that, but there is, there are few things which are very beneficial, and I'm sure a lot of you must be doing this, and that is Anulom Vilom. So Anulom Vilom is breathing in through one nostril and breathing out through the other. Again, breathing in, breathing out. I think this is the common one, which 99% of population, they know this, how it has to be done. So make sure that you are doing Anulom Vilom every day, at least 50 count. Now the second one to detox our lungs is take steam. Okay, so at least, when we are taking steam, you get either a steamer, or if you are taking just a utensil, adding water to it, and you're keeping the towel on your head, and then you are taking the steam. So make sure that you are breathing little forcefully, so that the steam enters through your nostril and it reaches your lung. Okay, so it's like, the normal bhasrika, very slowly we do. Same way, little pressure you have to exert while taking the steam, like this. So what happens is, complete the steam will enter inside your lung. So this is another way to detox your lung. Now the third one is, this is a little funnier way, but then make sure that when you're doing this, nobody is there around you. So this is something you have to cough in the sense, a little, you have to exert a little pressure and cough like this. I'll show you. Like this. 4-5 times you do this. So it's a kind of exercise which we are providing our lungs. So Anulom Vilom was the first exercise. Second is, so 4-5 times in a day, whenever you are free, even while watching television or something, you can do this. And the third one is, every day at least once you take steam. So these are, and this, I think every day you can do this Anulom Vilom, coughing and taking steam. This will take hardly, 10 minutes for the complete thing, the thing to complete. So this is a way you can detox your lungs. Everybody love to have, at any age, we love to have a good skin and look good. So for skin, the best thing is something, juice. Now juice is not about, the convenience food which we are having nowadays, the packeted ones. No, the best thing, now the season is also there. You even, just like that, you try this. Okay, I would suggest everybody, you start doing this. Carrots are easily available. This is good quality of carrots we are getting. Just cut carrot into pieces, add some water, put it in your blender, churn it, strain it, and drink this carrot juice. This is the best thing which can be, your skin will start glowing, and this is something very, very beneficial for skin. So at least, till February, you can, Feb end or March first week, you can be doing this. So this is, it's a kind of blood purifier, you can call it as. This can be done. And when the carrot season is not there, like during summer and all, at that time, another good option is you can go for neem. So neem leaves are easily available. You can just pluck some leaves and put it in water, boil it and drink it. If you find it is very tedious, so we get neem tablets also in Ayurveda shops that are equally good. So maybe 1 or 2 tablets, neem tablets you can consume in a day, and that is perfect with no side effect. So if you feel, so pigmentation happens and dryness occurs, as we start aging, so the skin starts showing, the difference. So these are certain ways by which you can take care of your skin internally. Your skin will be fresh. And for the external, if you want to get that glow, it can also be considered as a kind of, cleansing thing. Ghee, anyways, we are clarified butter, we are anyways using for our diet, okay? Especially during winters, it is very good. So if you have ghee, apply a little bit of ghee on your face, on your hands, wherever you feel it is very dry. So that will also give an extra glow on your skin, and it will help to reduce that, dryness. Okay, so this was about the skin. Now let's come to the kidney. Now for kidney, there is again a juice which can be taken. Like you have to mix orange and apple. Now again, you are getting good oranges now. So orange and apple, both you mix in equal quantity, add little water, blend it, strain it and drink it. So this is an excellent juice to cleanse your kidney. Okay, so these and another thing is, lymphatic nodes are there wherein we cannot supply any kind of, food or nutrition to it to detox it. There are few exercises which can be done, and I think many of you might be doing these exercises. If you are not doing, you can start with these exercises. So I would, request, if it is okay with all of you, like if you can do the exercises with me, I can show you. These are very simple exercises and it takes hardly some 3 to 4 minutes a day you have to spend for this. One is the normal exercise. In the school days, we used to get those punishment, teacher used to ask the student to stand outside the classroom holding his ears. So this is one thing I'll show you. You have to just pull your ear down, pull your ears down, then sidewise you have to pull, then upwards like this. So 1, 2, 3, like this 5 times you have to do. Then 1, 2, 3. This is the first exercise. Second is you have to just round, you have to do like this. 1, 2, clockwise, then anti-clockwise. Both the directions you have to do this. This is the second exercise. And third is a kind of, this is a very good thing which can be done, a stretching exercise. You have to just hold your this like this and just go a little back and show. Like this, you have to pull your hand up, and then on this side you have to, on your left side, you have to pull it like this, straight, then pull your left hand towards your right side. So the complete stretch, you should be getting a stretch on your back and here on your shoulder. Just go up, pull, up, pull, up, pull, and last time pull. So very slowly, this I did it little fast. You have to do it very slowly. So these are certain, simple exercises for your taking care of your lymphatic nodes. So this can be done. So whatever, quick repetition of the things which I just spoke about. One is, you know, you can have for your liver, you can have black raisins, or you can go for trifla. For your skin, you can go for carrot juice. For your kidney, you can go for orange and apple juice, you know. So these things, do not start everything together. Okay, because see, these whatever just now I spoke about, all these cleansing things which we are talking about, they are really wonderful and they are really effective. Only thing is, you have to do it minimum for 10 to 12 days. If you do it for 15 days, then you can actually see the result. Okay, so maybe you start with one thing. Say for example, from tomorrow morning onwards, if you start with carrot juice, continue with carrot juice for 15 days, stop one day, you give a break. From the next day onwards, then you start with orange and apple juice, go for 15 days, stop, give a gap of one day, then you start with raisins or trifla, something like that. So make sure that at a stretch, if you're doing for 15 days, and when we talk about oil pulling, so oil pulling is something like every day you can do. But if you find it boring, so maybe 15-20 days you have done, stop it, give a break of, you know, 5 to 6 days, again you start. So these are the, you know, simple ways by which we can cleanse our system, as well as we actually see the difference. We actually see the change, you know. And when people start giving compliment, so we actually love to listen to those compliments, and you will definitely get those compliments, because I've seen in my practice, you know, people who have tried this, they really find the difference, and they come back saying that, okay, these are the differences, or these are the things which I've observed within me. So I would suggest, you know, all of you do these an idea. Like, I don't want to go in detail, just to, you know, we have, this is just a very few I have listed. So our kitchen, Indian kitchen, basically I call it as Indian kitchen pharmacy, because all the ingredients which are present in our kitchen has got some or the other medicinal benefits and medicinal properties. So few of them I have taken, not going into much detail. See, when we talk about curry leaves, so curry leaves, you know, has got all these micronutrients, and especially South Indians and Gujaratis, we use a lot of curry leaves. But curry leaves, the complete micronutrients, that is vitamin C, A, B, all these are water soluble vitamins. They get washed away. The reason is because we are adding it for that chauka. Like, you know, we add it in the oil, so everything is lost. So if you are consuming these, you know, curry leaves as it is in the raw form, kacha form, so that is going to be much more, that will give much more benefit. And you know, like it, these protects, you know, good for diabetes and all these things, you know. Then fenugreek seeds, that is methi dana, again it contains vitamin B and iron and manganese and a little amount of protein and calcium, and that helps in diabetes management and aids in weight loss and overcome menstrual cramp. And it is excellent for heart health also, plus supports hair growth also. So just one, yeah. Now jeera is something, cumin seeds, that is, I think every day we are using this in our food, and that contains monounsaturated fatty acid, and it also has vitamin B and E. So jeera, you know, you know, rather than, you know, in spite of having in food, if you can just add it in water and boil it, and then you drink this water, so that will help in good digestion. So then Karen seeds, ajwain, I have already told, you know, how, what can be done. You can add ajwain and jaggery, and you can keep it in a airtight container. So that is rich of vitamins and minerals. And you know, just a quick one more, yeah. And this is the I think the most important weapon in our Indian kitchen. And now CCD is offering turmeric latte also, which our grandmothers used to give, that haldi wala doodh, turmeric milk. So now we are getting it at a very higher cost in CCD, this turmeric latte. So, you know, start including these things, you know, adding a pinch of turmeric in hot milk, and have it at night, so that, you know, you get rid of those cough and cold and all these things. And for, you know, tan skin treatment, you know, this helps a lot, curd and application of curd and turmeric. So this was just to give a small idea that I'm sure that most of you know this, that our kitchen has everything, but the only thing is, in spite of having knowledge, at times we do not implement our knowledge in doing certain things because of certain reasons. So I would suggest you can try out these